Hi guys, how's it going? So today, as you can see, I'm talking about lighting. For Christmas this year, I did get some lights. Both of them are obviously lighting me right now. I have one slightly larger light, the Aputure Amaran H198C. It is a LED light, about a year big. I'll obviously be showing you some B-roll of it right now. And this light is colour temp adjustable, so it's dual bulb with some tungsten bulbs and some daylight bulbs. So when you have it on white, how I have it, a little bit more white than I have it now, then it is very bright. But obviously to change colour temperature, half of the bulbs are changing brightness to shift more towards tungsten or daylight, so you do lose brightness. However, it does also make it significantly easier to change your colour temperature very quickly and easily, unlike having to slot gels on, which is also a great option too. However, I do also have down here, which is providing a little bit of fill, is the Aputure Amaran AL-M9. It is a very small light. As I say, I'll be showing you some B-roll of this light currently too. This light is a very small light designed for on camera, but it's nice just to have set up on the table that's here, providing a little bit of fill. Ideally, I would also have a reflector to kind of use the key light that I'm using, which is, as I said, the Aputure Amaran H198C. That one to bounce some more fill and also to try and remove this shadow that you can see behind me here. However, this for now is a very good setup, and in this review I'll be going into both the lights and how I am going to be using them to create essentially 4 sets almost. So over the course of the rest of this video, I'll be diving into more practical uses of these lights, a little bit of the technical details, but definitely the practical uses of these lights personally for me, and how you could also use them to very easily create a home setup similar to I am for talking head style, for interviews, etc. I am of course recording this on the Panasonic GH4R. I have mentioned this, you will probably have seen the makeup tutorial, I keep calling it a makeup tutorial, it wasn't a makeup tutorial, the Daft makeup video where both Jess and Molly did my makeup. Came out a little while ago, maybe a month, 2 months, I can't remember. As I said, I'm recording these at very different times, so I'm not entirely sure what the release schedule is as of this current moment. However, as you'll see in footage from that video, now we used these lights and this camera for that. I will also be showing some examples using these lights with my older Nikon D5100 DSLR, which is what I used to shoot these kind of videos on, until I got obviously the Panasonic GH4, which I'm shooting this on now. So as you can see, here's the Panasonic GH4, which is currently recording me, and I have the Rode wireless filmmaker kit, which is obviously running to the lavalier that's on me. And to here, as you can see, which is, let's say, very bright, but as the adjust, there we go, that is the Aputure Amaran H198C on a simple light stand. I just decided to be on this slightly messy table on a small little tripod is the Aputure Amaran AL-M9, and that is the setup. So this is another one of the lighting studio setups that I was going to be talking about. Slightly similar to the other one, except obviously I'm sat down. However, I do quite enjoy this little seating setup. I intend on using this when me and Lewis finally get around to actually doing the RS podcast, which we will be doing definitely this summer. I again have my smaller light over here acting as a key light just out of frame, and I have my main light on a stand right next to the camera providing most of the light. Plus, where I am at the moment, there's also 2 big windows on the doors, like French doors there, patio style doors, so there is a little bit of natural light coming in. And in this situation where I'm doing something where I'm talking to the camera and I have something in front of me, I've got my laptop, which is also providing a little bit of fill too. This is a really nice setup here. It's nice for doing stuff like you will have seen a few months back. This is exactly on set of me filming the review of La La Land that I did. That film review that I did a few months back, or a few weeks back. I'm not entirely sure when this is coming out in comparison, but I just said this is that same exact setup I filmed that literally 2 minutes before I hit record on this. So yeah, this is another one, and there'll be a wider angle with me and Lewis sat next to each other with the laptop and the mic when it comes to filming the podcast and that kind of thing. So yeah, on to the next setup. So there we have it. This has been the review of the Aputure Amaran lights. Obviously, of course, there's the H198C and the ALM9, the smaller one. Hopefully the B-roll was nice and pretty on my new Panasonic GH4. As I talked about in the video, they are great lights. I'm obviously using it right now, mixing it with daylight coming in through my bedroom window currently. It's a really effective way of being able to actually create a look, and I'm really quite happy that I'm now in a position where I do have some form of lighting which I can use to start creating looks and start also getting more low light performance, since I'll actually be able to light things on an evening and a night and be able to shoot things at different times of day where I wasn't able to before, and I'll be able to, as I say, create looks. So in films I'll be able to light scenes and whatnot and create various different aesthetics and stuff in camera, and I can really dial that in a lot more in camera before, rather than having to try and do that stuff in post, just using natural light, etc. I will do a short video on that when I do in fact get those, but I'm not entirely sure when. It's going to be in the next couple of months or so. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this rather short but still hopefully interesting look at the lights and how I'll be using them for new studio setups, and keep an eye on the channel for films over the course of, well, next forever, but really like there's going to be quite a few things being worked on over the course of this year for sure, and definitely 2 really big projects filming next year which we're going to be writing this year. To stay tuned for that, we'll definitely be using these lights and reflectors and all this new gear that I'm going to be getting. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed. Adios.